so I can check it if needed. Nope. Your videos live. Hold up. Is it not actually live? No, says it's live. Says it's going. Huh, interesting. Nope. Yep, I am live. Let's go. Can you hear me? Hello, hello? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's working. It's working. Let me just up the volume a little bit. Is that good? Mic audio, where's that coming from? That's fine. Alright, let's get this stream going.
Expect a bumpy ride. If I'm not mistaken, you've had bad luck with cargo elevators. That was a long time ago. I prefer not to discuss it. At least you made it out alive, which is more than we can say for the orcs. It appears we have their attention, and they have ours. Unfortunate for them. Xenos. Protect those chains!
This is my first time streaming on my PC, so it's a little bit messed up. Let's see, how did I do that? Settings. Let's see, video. Let's go down to like 180, 175. Hopefully that will be good. Let's see if that will be better.
Gargoyles attacking the chains. Bastards are after the chains. They are charging the chains! chains. Suppressive fire around the chains. Now! Let us get to work. Tyrranids bombarding the chains! Overwatch on the lift mechanisms. Special attack those trains again.
See if I can try and get rid of the lag again. Sorry about this. Once I have all the settings set up, we won't have to do this again, hopefully. Can't change that for some reason anymore. Is that why it's not working? Maybe. Just drop it to 650.
I have to reload.
Try changing the actual in-game settings. Video. Maybe if I put on performance mode. Yeah, a little bit. To do. I am not sure. Frame generation. Let's go back into here. Let's see. Hopefully that will work.
Not today, xenos scum.
You fought admirably.
Facility in lockdown. We'll need explosives. Nothing's getting through that door. Ventilation tunnels? Checking. One floor down.
Let's go.
There was a word written in blood on Nozick's Thunderhawk. Imura. Do not speak it, brother. The words of the archenemy hold dangerous power. One should not dismiss any data that may be relevant.
Have you ever faced the archenemy, Sergeant?
Regrettably, I have not.
Then I suggest you listen to your brother.
I just want to have it smooth. Dang it. Hold up. What if I lower this a little bit more? Do that. Then let me do something else real quick before I continue on. Alright, yeah, that's good.
If the archenemy is involved, might we not encounter them here? I hope we do. I wish to have words with those traitors. My blood raises at the thought of them.
They'll be counting on your hatred. Be sure they don't use it against you. Down here!
The Adeptus Mechanicus put up a fight here. Those vile creatures taint every crevice.
How far to the cogitator?
With no direct route. It'll take longer than I'd like. Why don't they attack?
They're plotting something.
What plotting could these insects be capable of?
These are mere drones.
Then what guides them?
A worthy
More
adversary.
tyrannid filth. They are a plague, staining worlds with their very presence. This damn door won't open. Look for a nearby access terminal. I'll try resetting the circuit. What happened? Power's down. Must be the reset. Listen. They're in the walls.
Ready your bolters. They're coming. Watch your back. power's back. Proceed through the door.
This way!
Here, brothers.
Almost there. Through the main hub, then we're at the databanks.
Expect heavy resistance.
They wish to interfere with our objective.
Our objective is of no concern to them. Their only wish is to kill us. Munitions secured. When it charges at you.
Come and meet your end, vile beast!
The giant. Restocking.
I thought a beast of that stature would offer more sport.
It was outnumbered. I once faced a Carnifex alone, but nothing but a bolt pistol. That was sport.
Well, I am glad to share in the glory of this kill.
Resupplying.
This facility is in shambles. Let us hope the data center is intact. Can we access losers tracking data from another system?
Apparently not. It's this or nothing.
What manner of research could justify such a waste of human life? It does not surprise me. The Adeptus Mechanicus so willingly make monsters of themselves.
function inoperable. Adjust pathing.
Xenos! They have us boxed in!
A mistake they will soon regret.
They never learn. Loading up!
Access restored. Corridor cleared for transit. Advanced by the Omnissiah's will.
Loading ammunition.
Restocking!
No sign of the archenemy.
Maybe they've been and gone.
Maybe they're not involved after all.
Stick to what you know, brother.
I'm merely observing the data, as I am taught to do by the Codex Astartes. A Volkite reactor, still running.
Let's hope the machine spirit has it under control. A meltdown will be catastrophic.
We'll disable it once we have the data.
I waken.
Lieutenant Titus, Ultramarines, 2nd Company.
Enter your command.
Locate Marius Luz.
Access denied. Access rights granted. Establishing locus. Avarax. The city. Temple of Thessian.
Vitals are elevated.
I'll box for a Thunderhawk.
Wait. Open file Project Aurora.
Register intention of requisition.
Open the file. Open file reconstruction.
Brother, those are classified.
No. It was destroyed. Mechanicus fools. Display current location of artifact.
Warning. Volkite reactor unstable. Meltdown imminent.
This whole place will collapse onto the city beneath us.
Get them off the core.
They are throwing themselves into the reactor.
We must shut it down before they destabilize it further.
Machine Spirit, power down the reactor.
Non-compliance. Remote circuits are fused. Manual override required.
Explain.
Emergency disengagement mechanisms are located on the reactor platform.
Clear a path to those controls. Target destroyed.
Jettisoning Volkite pylon. Stand by.
Here they come. Keep them off that reactor.
More tyrranids incoming, brothers! Let us know them some of Ultima's hospitality!
Vermin stuff.
Reactor remains unstable. Disengage additional pylons.
Move to the next console. Make haste.
Jettisoning Volkite pylon. Stand by.
How many pylons remain engaged?
One Volkite pylon maintains the reactor.
Disengage it.
Unable to comply. Temperatures have fused remote circuits. Manual intervention required.
Drone, damn it! They are making another push. Intercept.
Leave no xenos standing!
Frag grenade deployed. The beast craves death, brothers.
You shall oblige!
Owen, we must break its shield. Reload.
Reloading!
Another one dead.
Reactor approaching critical failure. Meltdown imminent. Disengage remaining pylon to complete shutdown sequence.
Activate those controls, now!
Volkite pylon jettisoned. Reaction has entered entropic decay.
That was the last of them.
Backup generators have been awakened. Non-essential systems returning to hibernation.
No sign of tyrranids. The smell of burnt ichor is enough.
We have what we came for. Move to the extraction zone.
Lieutenant, what did you see in those Mechanicus files?
A record of extreme foolishness.
Explain.
You may direct that request to our captain.
Give me a tactical overlay of the city.
Captain!
A minute.
The Adeptus Mechanicus must be stopped.
What?
If they trigger the weapon, the results could be catastrophic.
And what makes you suddenly an expert in Mechanicus research?
They're using an artifact to power the weapon. I've seen it before, on a planet named Graia. A traitor by the name of Nemroth called it a fragment of the Dark God's power that almost destroyed the planet.
Graia. Titus, the Mechanicus are acting on orders approved by the Primarch. And here are you, talking of Graia, of all places.
Damn it, Captain, if Chaos is here, if they get their hands on this thing...
Enough! I will hear no more on the subject. Now, did you get a location for Luz?
Aye, sir.
Then get down there and find him! There are those who would see you sent back to the Inquisition. Tread carefully, brother.
Damn them. After everything that happened.
Brother, do not keep us in the dark.
It is not your concern.
You criticize the captain for withholding intelligence, and yet you treat us to the same evasive obscurity.
Stray words have cost me dearly.
So you do not trust us?
Brothers, calm yourselves, lest you face the chaplain's censure.
Look!
Those are flawless welds.
I make pilgrimage through the interstitial corridors.
I hope they survived.
May this blessed vessel remain free of rust and residues.
Contamination. Get me accurate counts in our reserve of
Autopsy reveals tyrranid hive fleet adapted rapidly to Deathwatch virus mob. Antiviral response distributed within 36 hours. Full immunity achieved within 1 generation. Package full analysis, plus scans, plus biological samples for immediate dispatch.
Received. Data burst in preparation.
This is a pretty good gun. Bounce around.
Time to go. I will not
Brother, you seem troubled.
I tire of reckless fools.
I hope you do not mean us.
Not unless you worship the Omniscient.
Ah, then I share your distaste.
temple is located inside the dome section of the city. We'll have to land outside and make our approach.
Brace for emergency landing.
Lock armor.
Lance of Jove, report.
Minor damage. Tech team is inbound.
Can we depend on you for extraction?
Yes, Lord. We will be there.
Very good, brother. The Emperor protects.
Make haste. We have considerable ground to cover.
What was that?
Looks like a neurothrope placed on overloads inside that building.
Tyrranids! Let us steal their numbers.
Sir, have you faced a neurothrope before?
I have. A tricky adversary. Clear the area.
For the Emperor! Is that you?
Chiron! Bless the Emperor. It's good to see you.
Where's your squad?
Gone. Neurothrope tore them to pieces.
We need to get across the bridge.
Lieutenant, nothing gets across with that beast up there.
What are we up against?
It has its rear covered and we do not have the manpower to break through. The Cadians are holding the bridge, at great cost.
Set up assault positions by the bridge. We'll deal with the neurothrope.
Very well.
We will avenge them, brother.
Watch yourself.
What's our theoretical?
A direct assault on the rear guard.
Is that it?
Accountability problem.
No, sir.
Good.
Let us choke them with their own blood.
together in Ninth Company. I owe him my life.
How so?
Once defending a stronghold in the north of Suffolk. A war beast overpowered, and he's drill against my head. Morales appeared, cut the bastard's arm off, and beat him to death with it.
Let us honor him by avenging infamy! Traitor!
Catch it before it closes!
Lictor neutralized.
Reloading weapon! Brother, what happened on Graya?
Nothing good.
Can you be specific?
I would sooner focus on the mission at hand.
You are withholding information relevant to the mission at hand.
Mind yourself, Sergeant.
Your behavior has been erratic. You force your way into classified files. You tell us nothing.
Gadriel,
We deserve to know who is leading us.
This conversation is over. Restocking. Deal with them!
Gladly. From a big death, Zeus.
Morales, ready your men.
You broke through.
we're about to take down the Neurothrope.
Good. Make it suffer.
Concentrate fire on the Neurothrope. Munitions secure.
original.
You're well purged.
Victory is ours, brothers.
Morales, this is Titus. Your men are clear to take the bridge.
By the Primarch, I had little faith I would hear from you again. Will you be joining the assault?
Our path leads to the dome.
Travel well, brothers.
Lance of Jove, we are heading for the bridge. Status report.
Damage is worse than I thought. Tech priests are working on it now.
Keep me updated. Brothers, let us proceed.
Canadians are driving the Tyrranids back. The xenos cowards broken and fight. Vile creatures.
No time to gloat. We must keep moving.
Let none escape! That's all of them.
How far to lose his position?
We're still a long way from the dome.
Then we must hurry.
Need a ride, brothers?
Sergeant, good to see you.
The Cadians have the bridge under control. Thought you could use an extra hand.
A welcome offer.
Climb on. The temple is this way.
Lieutenant, the Cadians are requesting support.
Go. Thank you, brother.
Ultramarines!
Have the enemy infiltrated the dome?
No, my lord.
What about the Temple of Thasian?
The dome was evacuated days ago.
Rejoin the main force immediately.
Our orders are to remain here.
On whose authority?
Captain Fairburn. We are to hold this position until further notice.
The dome is empty. Now move on.
But, sire...
I gave you an order.
Forgive me, my lord. Perhaps there was a communication error. The captain insisted.
The deserters. No. We have our orders.
Vox your captain. If you are deserters, I'll execute you myself.
Captain Fairburn, come in. Captain Fairburn, come in.
Ambush! Kill them! Traitors! You will burn! Heretic Astartes! Traitors of the Thousand Sons! Cowards! You will pay for what you've done! Blasphemers! All abominations! Come forth and be slain! Purge the heretics! To punish their treachery! Space and time! Do not fall prey to their trickery! Titus to Captain Akaran. Akaran here.
We were just attacked by the forces of chaos.
You're certain?
No doubt. Heretic Astartes and their minions.
Throne, damn it. Do you have Luz?
Negative. We're minutes away.
Find him and get him out of there. Hurry! What are we waiting for? Cover him! I will grind your bones to dust!
Tyron! Take a defensive position! We will cover! Tyron!
He is in a rage!
He's risking the entire mission!
He is trapped over there!
There are force fields covering the exits!
They seem impervious to our weapons!
Back to the wall!
neutralize all of them. Bring me more!
The exit is blocked by heretic sorcery.
The altar. It bears the mark of the archenemy.
Destroy it. Artifact destroyed!
Look! The force fields are collapsing!
Chiron! Move through the exit!
Brother! By the gates of Hera, you must calm yourself! I will not rest until every last vile heretic lies dead at my feet!
You will need cover.
Move! I've never seen him lose control like this.
He has put the fate of the whole system in jeopardy.
Heretic cowards! I will end you all!
They will not get past this. Restocking.
Your treachery, Atreus!
Bridge clear. Cover Chiron. No intrigue you here, dear. Resupplying. No traitors remain. Get to Chiron, now! Sergeant, check the perimeter.
Yes, brother.
Explain yourself.
Need I justify my hatred?
You need justify your recklessness.
The traitors have a debt to me.
And you would throw away your life to collect?
Death is my duty!
Your duty is to the Emperor. You will die when and where he so chooses, not over some personal vendetta. Do you understand?
Lieutenant! You should see this. Must be in there.
They're using some kind of shield.
The altars. Same ones we encountered earlier. They must generate the shield.
Destroy them. Then purge these abominations from the face of this world.
It seems the traitors' motives are unmasked.
Seems.
You doubt they wish to stop Aurora?
You will soon learn that when dealing with heretics, nothing is as it seems. Champion life. Stop it!
Your skills were lost.
You told Akaran the Mechanicus must be stopped. Why?
The artifact we saw in those classified files may be of Chaos origin.
Why wasn't it destroyed?
It is immensely powerful. They believe they can control it.
And you're just gonna hand it over to Lutz. Let it continue.
These are my orders. What are they doing?
It matters not. Kill them!
Kill those slaves of the court and gain the notice of the changer of ways. Die for the true gods.
The coward gets vanished.
Another barrier. Sustained by the altar, no doubt.
Purge the heretics so we may destroy it! Gladly. Your worthless life is ended.
Area secure.
Now the altar! The spell is broken. They are attempting to breach the doors.
That is no simple sorcery. Look how twisted the altar has grown. It seems alive.
If it lives, then let us teach it of pain and death.
It reeks of the warp.
Raise the armor of your contempt and snuff it out.
Look! It shrinks from us!
Then keep close and endure. We must disrupt the spell.
The heretics sent such a meager force to meet us!
Show them the error of their ways.
More abominations that wish to die!
Leave these monstrosities to me.
No victory for you here, team.
The wretches think they can stop us!
Let us relieve them of their delusions, brother.
Hold this ground.
Switch your magazine.
Back to the warp. Your treachery ends now.
Vengeance for Magnificent is chosen!
Words as hollow as your fallen brothers.
You at least can still breathe.
The very eyes. Take out the sorcerer! That champion lies it's sorcery! Destroy the altar!
Their sorcery is undone.
Lieutenant Titus to Lance of Jove, status report.
We are patched up and on our way.
See you at the objective.
The Emperor protects.
Lance of Jove, stand by for extraction.
Affirmative.
In the name of the Emperor, open the doors! Morius lose.
I owe you my existence.
Come with us.
To where?
The battle barge.
Compliance, but I must speak with Archmagus Nozick at once.
He's dead.
Dead?
You are to replace him. Lose.
Approaching battle barge, docking in 1 minute.
The power source. It's dangerous.
I have spent my life studying it. I assure you it's quite safe. In the right hands.
Arrogance.
Arrogance?
Why must the Mechanicus meddle with the unknown?
We follow the will of the Omnissiah.
Go ahead.
Titus, report to Captain Akaran immediately on arrival.
Confirmed.
Titus? A Captain Titus was killed on the Forge world of Graia over a century ago. He died holding the power source in his hands. Not even an Astartes could survive power of that magnitude.
Morius Luz, come with me.
Dang. I have no idea. When do we get to see the part of him where he dies holding it? Because I know there's scenes of that. Well, he doesn't die clearly because he's here now. But I want to see that part now. Probably some. What are they called? Flashbacks. Yeah, eventually. Heck yeah, another achievement.
We must report to Captain Akaran.
Plug those Promethean links immediately.
Administering maintenance.
I will need a repair crew before my next flight.
Yes.
Take note of the battle.
What was that between you and Luz?
Irrelevant.
I disagree.
That is your right.
Brother, we only want to help you.
Help! You almost cost us the mission, and now you speak of help.
I'll make necessary arrangements, my lord.
Firm's contact with heretic Astartes.
How many?
Astra Militarum forces report multiple contacts with Rubicon.
Lord,
Heretic Astartes. They're showing up in every hive city on Avarax. We're already overstretched by the tyrranids. The traitors have us off guard. The Adeptus Mechanicus tell me Aurora is ready. They say the weapon will work.
sir.
I know your concerns, Titus, but we may have no choice.
Can we at least warn Calgar of the danger?
Impossible. The astropathic relay on Avarax has been completely surrounded. Every attempt we've made to break through the Tyrranid lines has failed.
Can we vox a message in?
There's a dead zone around the relay. Something's interfering with our vox comms.
We have to get inside.
Emperor, save me. I've tried. Now the Tyrranids have launched an attack on our defenses. We're pulling back to the fortress. We'll make our final stand there.
Battlefield projection. Magnify C3. Where are you? There. The Hive Tyrant.
We've had no reports.
It's there. We kill it. We break the synaptic connection.
They'd scatter like rats. A Hive Tyrant. A worthy adversary.
And if you're wrong, if it's not there, I cannot afford to throw men after a hunch.
Give me 2 squads.
2 squads?
We need to kill the Hive Tyrant, find whoever is jamming us, and get the message inside the relay.
6 men. That's all I can spare. Use them wisely.
Thank you.
The Emperor protects.
Lieutenant Titus,
Receiving.
attend me on the crew deck.
Acknowledged.
If the chaplain wishes to see you because of my transgressions, I will take full responsibility.
I gave no report. I have yet to decide if you require formal penance.
Varellus always did put his brothers before himself. He once shielded me from a Tau ambush. Rail rifle nearly took his arm off along with half my helmet.
captain has put great faith in you with this mission. Should you reach the relay, your message to Lord Calgar may determine the course of this war. Choose your words wisely.
You doubt my intentions.
It is your actions I will judge. I need not remind you of the consequences you suffered the last time. If you cannot trust in the will of the Primarch, then you are unfit for this duty.
It seems I am not the only one on this ship with concerns about your intentions.
It is the chaplain's responsibility to ensure our chapter remains pure, not yours.
Your erratic behavior is plain for all to see. And now, I find you have a history of it.
I am doing my duty, as I was then, protecting a system from ruin.
Galio and I were just examining your recent diagnostic.
Galio, I object to such intrusions.
As do I. But they are queries I must fulfill.
I seek only answers. Your survival is a profound mystery that must be resolved.
Such unbridled curiosity is the gateway to ruin.
But that is where you are mistaken. Ruin is all around us, but I will soon depart for the Aurora facility on Demerio. And there, I shall close all gateways to ruin permanently. You will see.
Lieutenant, the squad is ready. We are yours to command, Lieutenant.
The astropathic relay on Avarax is under direct assault. If it falls, so do our hopes of reinforcement. We will engage in a 3-point operation to break the Xenos command, restore Vox, and secure the relay.
We will not fail you.
Not one of us can afford to fail this day. Prepare for deployment. I will transmit mission details on descent.
Approaching drop zone. Prepare for landing.
Lieutenant, it should be us facing the Hive Tyrant.
Talassa can handle it.
They have 3 men. We should be with them, but you have us playing courier.
That message has to get through.
And what exactly is that message?
Speak your mind, brother.
I searched the archives. You were once captain of the 2nd Company, and then you disappeared over a century ago.
I was serving with the Death Watch.
There would be records.
Not for a Black Shield.
A Black Shield? You would erase your chapter markings.
I would die for these colors.
Then why?
I was accused. It was my penance.
What were you accused of?
Corruption.
Brace for landing.
Move out.
Delta Wing, box check.
Meridian here. Still on our gunship. Talassa has landed, and soon a tyrant will fall.
Acknowledged. Proceeding to relay. Maintain Vox reports. Damocles out. The Astropath relay is 4 miles from here. Expect heavy Tyranid presence.
What of the arch enemy?
Sporadic reports, but they are here.
Damn right! For we are the Cadian 8, the most fearsome, tenacious, and relentless bloody men and women that ever crossed the stars! Cowards! You're a foil of the pride of the Cadian Guard. Cadia! You have disgraced yourselves by abandoning your brothers. Failed. Our punishment that you forgive us.
Entering the Vox blackout, Damocles.
Understood. Damocles out.
Chiron. If we encounter Chaos forces,
You need not concern yourself with me, Lieutenant.
disappear like that again, and you'll be facing the Master of the Watch.
I understand. Sir, why did you not tell us of your penance earlier?
It was not your business.
And now it is.
You have made it so. Through suspicion and intrigue. This will serve me well. Open the gates!
They're jammed, my lord. Damage from the last attack.
Stand aside.
Seal the gates behind us.
Yes, my lord.
Close the gates!
The relay is ahead. Spores! Engage!
one less traveler. Vermin exterminated.
The spores collapsed the bridge. There's no way through.
I may have an alternate route.
Proceed.
Transmitting to your specs now. We'll need to clear this debris.
The path is clear.
Incoming! Damn spores!
The Cadians will make short work of them.
Indeed. I think we found our exit. The relay. Our brothers are getting hammered down there.
Delta Wing, we have given the infernal xenos a fitting burial.
It is not dead.
Enlighten us, Lord Titus.
The swarm would go feral without their connection to the hive mind, but their focus is still on the relay.
Reports confirm the Lieutenant's assessment. Enemy cohesion still in full effect. That beast is not yet dead. Our word is bond. This void-spawn behemoth has seen its last day.
Lay waste to them, brothers.
The door is inoperative. Is there an alternate route?
Yes, but it would add considerable time.
Then we must find the power and restore it. Open the door.
Traitor Astartes! Let them down!
Their champion lies defeated.
The heretics mean to stop us.
To all appearances, yes.
Elaborate.
The Traitor Legion's legacy of deception goes back 10,000 years. They are masters of it.
They are clearly here to stop Aurora.
I am not convinced. There is more to this, I am sure of it.
Their motives matter not. I will kill them just the same.
Kill them all. Your worthless life is dead. Target this. Restocking. They will not get past this. Munitions secured.
Heresy and corruption. The Tyrranids seek to consume that as well. If they kill each other, all the better. End of the hall.
Turn around and regroup with the main force. Titus to Resilient. Requesting Gamma Pad and Hammerfall bunker on my location immediately.
You mean to jump?
Request confirmed. Stand by.
There's our entry.
That's quite a shot.
Damocles to Talassa. Report.
If Talassa fails to take out the Hive Tyrant, then our little excursion was all for naught.
should have remained with the main force.
Why toil in obscurity when there's glory center stage? Hey, Sergeant?
Our brothers are dying while we sneak around in the shadows.
If we fail to send this message, we face a massacre.
You say there will be a massacre. How do you know that? Why else would the traitors be trying so hard to stop us? Our lieutenant said it himself. There's deception at work.
If you got something to say, Sergeant. Damn it.
Gabriel, you're not thinking straight! You see the strength of you! Damn it, you are an Ultramarine! Now act like one!
Yes, Lord.
Another one dead. Well fought, Guardsman. Form a defensive line at that breach.
Yes, my lord. Reinforce the breach.
Repositioning!
Space Marines! For the Emperor!
The tyrranids have broken through.
We're not making a turn. They never learn.
Engaging front!
Meridians, do you read?
Signal's being jammed, as the captain suspected.
Thalassa, report.
The vile xenos slicked.
Thalassa, you cut out. Repeat. Thalassa!
So of our 3 objectives, none have been achieved.
No going back now.
Are struggling with all this dust.
Redeploying! Jump back fouled with dust. We must proceed on foot.
The enemy have breached our lines. Thalassa has failed. Lieutenant, what are your orders?
We fight!
At last, Ultramar!
Come on, Thalassa. Gotcha. They never learn.
Do not let them up!
I am death, servant of the Emperor, and you will taste my wrath.
moving! Throwing Malcolm. Let us get to work. Toppled the giant.
What is this? They killed the Hive Tyrant. They are falling.
All of them. The Hive Tyrant was controlling these underlings via synaptic link. The turmoil you now see among the enemy can mean only one thing. The Hive Tyrant is dead.
Viridian here. If you can hear this, Damocles, we got the bastards.
Excellent work, brother. Any contact with Talassa?
Talassa to Damocles. The alien contaminates our world no longer.
Lieutenant Titus to relay. Area secure. Open the gates. Let's go.
Well fought, brothers. I will make sure the captain hears of your deeds.
I need no commendation. Ha! Is that right?
Enough!
Lieutenant, upon completion of this mission, I request transfer to another squad.
I will pass your request to the captain.
Is this the xenos doing?
The Hive fleets cast a psychic shadow that tears at the minds of psychers.
Denying worlds in their path the chance to call for aid.
Let us hope we are not too late. Very good.
shouldn't be here.
I have a message from Marnius Calgar.
I cannot help you.
It's urgent.
In addition to the shadow cast in the warp by the tyrranids, demonic forces are now poised to attack anyone who opens their minds to the warp.
You would flee from your duty.
I would have you know.
Give me your message. I have it. Let us begin.
My lady, I must protest. The danger is too great.
Silence! There are no guarantees.
What is this?
I do not know.
You wish to bring Kolgar here that you may kill him! Heretic! Heretic! You will betray us as you betrayed them on Graia!
Lies.
Arrest him! He means to kill her!
Lieutenant!
Gadriel.
I am no heretic.
He seeks the power stone by himself! He must be stopped! Kill the heretic! Kill him!
Enough!
Kill him!
What have you done?
How gracefully you dance! What simply pleasure to bide beyond the immaterial! My thanks to thee, dear cousin. Titus, so long have I watched thee through a tattered veil, yearning for this.
I assure you it will be brief.
Yes. Let us play the game. The power of the eternal realm is beyond comprehension. You have tasted it, Titus. Held its essence in your hands. It calls to each of us, extending a divine hand. I can taste the acrid bitterness that wells up between you so-called brothers.
Trying to escape! Do not let him! Did he escape?
I don't know.
Lieutenant Titus, come in.
This is Titus.
Chaos forces have been detected entering the system. They are going after Aurora. We are leaving for Demerium immediately.
How did you know? I was a boy on Calf when the Word Bearers attacked. I came to know the mark of chaos.
We're returning to the battle barge. I understand your actions, but your suspicions end here. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Brothers, this is Aurora. Within the last few hours, traitor forces have arrived in their hundreds and commandeered the facility.
Commandeered?
Where is Luz?
Inside. They have the facility, Luz, and the power source.
Holy terror.
Perhaps you were right, Titus.
What's our theoretical?
We've diverted all available forces to Demerium, but we're well below full strength. We've prepared an assault, but it has little chance of success, unless we take care of this. They're using it to draw in reinforcements. For every one of them we kill, 2 more show up in their place. It's heavily guarded.
I'll need a combat squad, 5 men.
I can spare 3 men. Next, the enemy seem to be drawing their power from this structure.
What is it?
We don't know. Every attempt to bring it down has failed. Your squad has developed a reputation for unconventional approaches. Any ideas?
I've read of Demerium. It's a burial world. 4,000 years ago, there was a clash between the Ultramarines and the Heretics. The Sword of Atreus, a battle barge wrecked in the fighting,
was laid to rest here. What of it? Records state that while its body was ruined, its engines burned bright, even as it was interred. It may not fly, but it might ram. A long shot to say the least.
Worth a try.
Very well then.
Navigation systems are probably dead. We can't afford to miss.
He's right. Someone will need to get close to the target and place a beacon. Our offensive launches in 90 minutes. The Emperor guide you, brothers.
And you, sir.
Lieutenant Titus, see me on the crew deck at once.
As you wish, Chaplain.
Ensure brothers Chiron and Gadriel are in attendance.
Andromedus, I leave you in command of the bridge.
Captain, I would prefer to join the fight.
I need you here in case the heretics